Hello, my name is Jeff Beltz, and I'm going to be discussing how to find warrants in Richardson, Texas for traffic-related citations or Class C misdemeanors, and then what we do to take care of those tickets to resolve them after they've been found. First off, what I'd like to do is kind of walk through how we find them in our law office. What we do is we actually visit the City of Richardson website itself, and that's it's a weird site, but it's basically cor.net, www.cor.net. And when you hit that, you have these selections on the left-hand side that will tell you what your different options are. On the left-hand side, you'll see the one that says warrant information. That's the one we click, which brings up this site. After you click on that site, the very first clickable link that you'll see is Warrant Roundup and Search Outstanding Warrants. Once you click on that, then you'll be able to type in some identifying information, your first name, your last name, your date of birth, and your driver's license number. When you type all that information in, it'll bring up a screen that says either you have warrants or you don't. Once we find you on that list, if you do have warrants, then that's where we take over and figure out what to do next. Now, Richardson's a little bit different than most courts. They're a little bit harder to deal with, and so what we have to do in the City of Richardson is we have to have original signatures on any documents that we file to get the warrant lifted in court. We file what's called an appearance bond, and that document needs to have your signature on it and my original signature on it. And so just prepare for that. If you decide to hire us for warrants out of Richardson, you're going to need to either come in and sign the documents, or we're going to need to email or fax those to you, and you'll have to return those documents to our office to get the warrants lifted. Now, after the warrants lifted, you would think that we would be able to go into court for you and resolve the case without you being there, because that's the case in most cities, but not Richardson. The judge in Richardson requires personal appearances not only by the attorney but by the client as well, in order to have a chance of keeping that violation off of your record. So and the turnaround time is really quick. So when we file that surety bond, usually the next week is when your court date's going to be, either that next Tuesday or that next Thursday. You're going to be on that docket. So what we try to do is we try to calendar the filing of the actual appearance bond to lift the warrant with our client's schedule to make sure that, hey, are you going to be available Tuesday or Thursday of next week to come into court with us to resolve this matter. So Richardson's not easy to deal with. They're really tough. You need to know that going in. Once it's in warrant, it's going to take some heavy lifting to get the job done right. You got to stay patient with us while we're working on the case, and it takes a little bit more of an active role from our clients in order to resolve the case successfully for them. So if you have tickets in Richardson, what I'd recommend you do is contact us through our website. It's richardsontrafficticketlawyer.com. If you click on the Contact Us link, you'll see that we have our actual location, which is not very far away from Richardson at all. You also have our address and phone number, 214-321-4105. If you're outside of the local area, you can call us at our 1-800 number located at the top of the website, or you can chat live with us online if you prefer that function. So there's many ways to get a hold of us. Don't get too stressed out about warrants in Richardson. Just know that it's going to take an active role by you as well as us to make sure that we achieve a successful resolution of your case. So we look forward to serving you. Give us a call when you can.